What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Nerdy Mark Show. I'm Sid, the Nerdy Mark, and today I have my review for Elimination Chamber 2018. So this pay-per-view did boast about its history in the making matches, including the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match and the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber match. So did it live up to the hype? Let's find out. So we start off this pay-per-view with the kickoff match, and that match is Gallows and Anderson versus Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas of the Miztourage. Good, very decent match, nothing to write home about. Gallows and Anderson won the match, as I predicted. I still don't know what they're doing with these guys. Why aren't they with Finn Balor more often? What is going on? The Good Brothers did win the match, and I would too sweet the camera, but I don't want a cease and desist order being mailed to my house by WWE. Moving on to the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match. This was a pretty cool match. I have a couple things to say about it. First of all, I loved Alexa Bliss throughout this match. I loved when she was like in her chamber. You know, she was looking on. She was like either smiling or being really scared. And then when it was her turn, she she definitely played up that heel character really well. You know, she was trying to climb out of the cage. She was trying to like escape everyone. She was, and when Mickie James got eliminated, she was like, no, you know, it was because she lost her friend and now she has nobody to depend on and she's on her own. Quick, shout out to Sonya Deville. She took so many bumps on the cage. It was awful. Like Sasha Banks hitting her against the cage, Mickie James hitting her against the cage. It was pretty brutal, but you know what? She did a good job. I think Sonya Deville, in my opinion, was the MVP of this match. Mandy Rose made history too. She was the first woman to be eliminated in the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match. Fancy that. A lot of cool moments here in this match, but ultimately Alexa Bliss did roll up Sasha Banks to win this match. And afterwards, she cut a really genius promo. She was like crying. You know, we were like, oh my God, is she turning face? You know, and she does this all the time. But like, she was like, oh yeah, you know, it's like, oh, I gotta thank everyone. I gotta thank the fans. I did this for history. I did this for women's wrestling, and don't give up on your dreams and everything. And then she just swerved us again, and basically another screw you to the fans. It was awesome. I loved everything about it. I love Alexa Bliss as a character and as an in-ring performer. Good match. Great work by Alexa Bliss. And Sonya Deville, you know, you definitely are an MVP in this match. Moving on to the tag team title match. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Titus Worldwide. I'm sorry, I had to. Again, another match that was fine. All four guys are really good wrestlers. They put on a really good show, and just as I predicted, Sheamus and Cesaro won. Even though Titus Worldwide has a statistician in the form of Dana Brooke, kind of sucked. I mean, I kind of expected Sheamus and Cesaro to take the win, but would have been nice to see Apollo and Titus as new tag team champions. That would have just been cool. I don't know who's next for Sheamus and Cesaro. Maybe they'll introduce a new tag team into the fold. Maybe they'll pull someone up from NXT. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen, what the fate of the tag team picture is. Only time will tell. Up next, we had Asuka versus Nia Jax, and this match was exactly how I expected it to go down. Not too many spots for me to talk about here, but it was overall really good. Both women, you know, brought it to the table, you know, with Nia Jax with her amazing spots of power, Asuka, her amazing striker abilities. Asuka wins clean, but after the match, Asuka is celebrating, and then Nia Jax comes out and just beats the living crap out of her because she is pissed. The only opportunity that she has for right now to go to WrestleMania is gone, so she's obviously taking it out on Asuka. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in the back, Alexa Bliss was watching this entire match. She was obviously, smiling when she saw that Nia Jax beat up Asuka, and she was like, I'm scared to face Asuka, but I'm glad about what Nia Jax did to Asuka afterwards, so now I don't have to worry about her as much. I guess they're no longer best friends anymore. I guess Mickie James has taken that place for right now. Good match and great post-match segment. Now it's time for Ronda Rousey to officially sign her WWE contract over to Monday Night Raw. So we have Kurt Angle come out with the contract in hand. Then we had Stephanie McMahon and Triple H come out. Then Stephanie introduces Ronda. Ronda unfortunately gets on the mic. She needs to work on her mic skills. Someone coach her, please. She's stumbles on her words, but she still finally gets them out. Says, "I'm happy to be here. I'm so honored. Thank you, Triple H and Stephanie and Kurt Angle." She's about to go sign the contract. All this while, Kurt Angle is actually giving some really concerned looks at Ronda and this whole thing that's happening. And Triple H and Kurt are talking, and Ronda is about to sign the contract. Then she looks at Kurt. She's like, "Kurt, do you want to say something?" And Kurt finally talks about Stephanie and Triple H haven't forgotten what happened at WrestleMania 31, where you humiliated them, and they want to put their thumb on you. That's why they're making you sign this contract and everything. And then Triple H is like, Kurt, he has the flu, and let's why don't you go to the back and let's go to the doctor and whatnot. It was like a scene out of a cartoon. Before they leave, Kurt just can't keep his mouth shut. Kurt's like, "Hey, Ronda, did you know that Stephanie McMahon called you a has-been?" Ronda looks at Stephanie. She's all really angry. And Triple H comes in, tries to calm her down. Ronda picks up Triple H and suplexes him onto the table. Then Stephanie McMahon comes out. She slaps Ronda. She tells Ronda, "Who do you think you are?" and whatnot. And Ronda just signs the contract, and that's the end of the segment. A very interesting way to build towards eventual Mania match that she is going to have with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon with a mystery partner. A lot of people are saying it's going to be Kurt Angle. A lot of people are saying it's going to be The Rock. Some people say maybe Braun Strowman, which would be cool. I'd like to see any of those guys partner up with Ronda Rousey. But I really do want to see The Rock come back and partner up with her because it makes the most sense. And also, Rock, one more match. Up next, we have Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. The nicest thing I can say about this match, it was much better than Raw 25. It was a decent match, nothing to write home about, but I liked it. How this match began was cool. Woken Matt comes out. He's wearing a purple a robe, by the way, which actually looks really cool, and it has House Hardy written on the back. That was pretty awesome. I have to say, I like that robe a lot. So Matt Hardy comes into the ring. Bray Wyatt has his flickering black and white images. He teleports into the ring, which, I understand you want to save your energy for when you're in the ring, so that makes a lot of sense. But he sees that Matt Hardy's not in there. Only his robe is in there. And then Matt Hardy on the speakers. So he sings, "You'll fade away and classify yourself as obsolete." He keeps singing that, and the crowd keeps shouting obsolete. And then Bray Wyatt's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And he's like looking everywhere. He's looking behind the announcer's table. He's looking under the ring apron. And then, obviously then Matt Hardy starts laughing. He just materializes out of nowhere. And then that's when the match begins. Another thing I really enjoyed was when Bray Wyatt's doing the little kind of upside down crab thing, and then Matt Hardy's just like, "Yes, wonderful, yes." I loved it. That was just great. I want more of that from Matt Hardy and less of him laughing uncontrollably. If we could do that, that would be great. Good match. Matt Hardy wins, but I think they're still gonna continue this, and I do think this is gonna be another fight forever type of a thing. Okay, now the main event, the 7-man Elimination Chamber match. Roman won to everyone's disapproval in Las Vegas, but there are some spots that I will say that I really appreciated. I love the spot in the beginning where The Miz and Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, they're the first 3 men in the chamber. The Miz tries to form an alliance with both Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. The Miz tries to form an alliance with Seth Rollins to take on Finn Balor. Then when that doesn't work, Miz tries to, too sweet Finn Balor. Oh wait, I can't do that because, cease and desist. Finn Balor's like, no, he's like insisting, but it doesn't happen. But finally, of course, Seth and Finn team up to utterly destroy The Miz. He also takes a lot of bumps on the cage. But of course, I will say Braun Strowman this time is actually the MVP because Braun did what Braun does best, and that is kill everybody. I loved another spot where Braun is in the ring. He's beating everybody up. So everybody except Elias is in the ring at this point. Well, The Miz is eliminated already by this point. I think he is eliminated by Braun Strowman, which kind of sucks because I really wanted Finn Balor to eliminate him so that those two could have a match at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. But anyway, once Miz is out of the picture, all four guys, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and John Cena, all four of them start ganging up on Strowman, and they even do like a shield powerbomb, all four of them, which was freaking awesome. Then Elias also was amazing in this match, really doing his heel work where, you know, when his chamber was open, he just closed it right back up, waiting for the right moment to come outside because he sees Braun Strowman. He's obviously scared of him. When everybody's down, he comes out trying to eliminate everyone, but then Braun Strowman just hits Elias with a running power slam. He is out of the picture. And yeah, that was good stuff. One other complaint I had besides Finn Balor not pinning The Miz was no Undertaker gong. That would have been awesome. That would have been the best thing. You know, Undertaker's bell distracting John Cena and him getting eliminated by whoever. But nope, nothing happened. Like what he said in Broad Talk, this could be his one time where he misses WrestleMania. You never know. But then again, it is John Cena. He's going to find some way into the card. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe Undertaker will challenge him on an episode of Raw. Who knows? Finally, Roman Reigns pins Braun Strowman and he wins the match. But post-match, Braun Strowman destroys Roman Reigns. And I loved Braun Strowman even more because of it. So, Braun, I love you, buddy. Overall, it wasn't a bad pay-per-view. I wish there were a few more surprises for us in this pay-per-view, but you know, a lot of it happened just as I predicted. I like being wrong sometimes by these pay-per-views. Maybe Fastlane will be different. Maybe WrestleMania will be different. I don't know. We knew that Roman Reigns was going to win all this time if only they swerved us and gave the victory to anybody else. I think that would have been cool. But of course, we all know Vince loves big sweaty men. If he loves big sweaty men, why does he like Roman more than Braun? Because Braun is way bigger and way sweatier than Roman Reigns. You didn't miss much if you didn't watch this. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to see what they do on Monday Night Raw and how the storylines progress. But let me know what you guys thought about Elimination Chamber in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media and tell your friends about the Nerdy Mark. Until next time, this is Sid, the Nerdy Mark, signing off.